Canada's two most populous provinces, Ontario and Quebec, headed into the long holiday weekend, tightening public health measures. This is to slow a possible third wave of COVID-19 as federal authorities promise to step up the lagging vaccines rollout. Ontario Premier Doug Ford announced a 28-day shutdown of most stores and severe limits on services in the province of 14 million people. Thomas I. Likness reports.
Effective Saturday, April the 3rd at 12:01 a.m., Ontario will pull the emergency brake for the entire province.
And with that, Ontario Premier Doug Ford announced a 4-week lockdown in an effort to get a third wave of the pandemic under control. A third wave, he says, is caused by variants of the vaccine.
This is a new pandemic. We're now fighting a new enemy. The new variants are far more dangerous than before.
Under the new restrictions, which go into effect Saturday, all indoor and outdoor dining is prohibited. Indoor gatherings will not be allowed, and outdoor gatherings will be limited to 5 people. Worship services are allowed, but attendance cannot exceed 15% of the capacity of the venue. All personal services, such as hair and nail salons, must close down. Essential retail stores can operate at 50% capacity, non-essential retail limited to 25%. Schools will remain open, but will be monitored closely for outbreaks. Ford admits this is going to be tough on people.
I know the toll these restrictions continue to take on people's mental health and well-being. And please understand, folks, this decision weighs extremely heavy on me. I know what this means for people to be here over a year into this pandemic. It's frustrating and it's very, very difficult. But we've come so far. We have sacrificed too much to throw in the towel so close to things getting better.
He says the province has to act now because the cost of doing nothing is too high. Ford says, unlike previous outbreaks, this one seems to be targeting young people.
Younger people are ending up in the hospital. And with these new variants, the risk of ICU admissions is 2 times higher. The risk of death is 1.5 times higher.
With the upcoming holiday weekend, the Premier is hoping people stay home. Ford is pleading with people to be vigilant and not to gather. In Edmonton, Canada, Thomas I. Likness, Eagle News. We live in interesting times.